Hey everyone, and thanks for checking out another video. This one's going to be pretty quick. We're at the Chickamauga Dam on the Tennessee River in Chattanooga. This is some extra footage that I shot while putting together a video including the Norfolk Southern 10 bridge that you see on the left side of your screen. They're doing a major construction project on the dam, and while I was waiting for a train to come by, I figured I'd record some of the boats going through the lock. This is a very popular recreation spot, from bikers to hikers to boaters. Plenty of people use this area. You can also see several folks on the banks fishing. Here's a look at the massive dam. That's the new lock being constructed. We'll learn a little bit more about it in just a bit. For this video, we're going to watch the process from start to finish and see how the existing lock works. First up, we got a few boats that are tied together. The ones closest to the walls tie onto a floating bollard that will sink with the water level and keep the boats in place at the same time. Now you can see the massive gates at each end of the lock are closed. We'll speed things up and watch that water level decrease. You can see the flashing red light warning vessels downriver to stay clear. One thing I noticed is that folks seem to have to continue to push against the walls to keep their boats from scraping. At the upstream entrance, you can see the lock gates aren't as tall as the entire lock. Now there's a concrete platform they're sitting on. While we watch, here's a little bit about the lock. The Army Corps of Engineers says that about 1 million tons of goods pass through here annually. It's valued at $175 million worth of goods. Now, it's the most active lock on the Tennessee River and the second most active lock nationally when it comes to recreational vessels, with about 3,500 boats heading up or downriver each year. The current lock is 60 feet wide and 360 feet in length. The new lock being built will be nearly double the size at 110 feet wide and 600 feet long. Check out that guy riding that three-wheeled cart. I guess when you have a structure as massive as this, it makes sense to have those types of things. Looks like he's actually getting into the control room for the downriver gate. While we wait, that water level is continuing to lower until it matches this downriver section. Once it does, the gates open and the boaters are free to head off to more fun on the river. Like a parade, they come one by one. Alright, well, a little while later I spotted another boat in the lock. Here we see the lower gates closing. I'll put a link in the description to a video showing what it's actually like to be inside this lock as the water goes up or down. The new lock is hoped to be operational by November of 2027, with the entire project finished 2 years later. Here we get a better view of the gates and how they operate. You can see they're controlled by those white arms coming off the sides and then connected to those wheels. We'll watch them in action as the upriver gates open to allow the boaters out. Well, that does it. I hope you enjoyed this brief look at the Chickamauga Lock and Dam. Until our next trip, I hope you have a great day.